Hi everyone, hope you're all doing well. Back up on the lakes. I've just arrived in Cascades car park, Air Force. I'm going to do a Wildcamp on Gowbarrow tonight. As you can see in the distance, the weather isn't any great shakes, but that's what it was forecast. But there's no wind, so I'm not about it. To be honest with you, I'm not bothered about the weather. I'm just glad to be out. I'm just come out, have a quick camp, and have a head home. There is snow on some of the higher hills, so might get some nice views when I eventually get up to the top. So I'm just going to throw my bag on. There's my car, and that's where we're going. You just folly this wall up and then come over the top. I'll be camping over that way to get a nice view of Ullswater, and then that takes you down to a nice view down to Glenridding and Patterdale. So I'll bring you back later. It's quite low. I think it's 480 metres. It doesn't really matter if I actually camp at the top or not. It's just basically to get me out, get me legs moving. After the Christmas, you all know what it's like, putting on a couple of pound. Well, I'm no different, and I'm knackered already. But these falls are absolutely beautiful. So I hope you can join me on this little adventure, and we'll see what we can capture. I'll bring you back in a bit. So as you can see, the views are starting to open up down to Ullswater. You can see Placefell in the distance. That'll be St Sunday. The splatter and the snow on the tops, and a nice formation of clouds with the sun breaking through. So fingers crossed, might get some decent shots tonight. At Gowbarrow, as I said, about 480 metres. Hopefully it won't be too bad, but this is basically the start of the walk, of the climb, and I'm not looking forward to it one little bit. But you know what, it's just so good to be out. I'm really enjoying this already. I'll bring you back in a bit. Yep, there's a nice cloud base just sitting on the tops of likes of Helvellyn, St Sunday and Placefell. I can feel this, first one of the year, but you wouldn't believe how happy I am to be out. I'm just getting over the old man flu and I can feel this already, but I'm not bothered about the weather or anything, just so long as I'm out. And when you're getting views like that down into Ullswater, Glenridding, there's not a breath of wind. I'm looking forward to this. Just got to get to the top. Oh, you can hear me puffing and panting. Oh, I'm really out of shape. Oh, I'll sleep tonight, that's for sure. sets up. See, he's want to get a Van Gogh. Not messing around with all these Surus and Solos, whatever they're called. Van Gogh's the game. So easy. Right, time for another brew. Hi everyone. You're not going to believe I've brought me cooking pot and brought me Trangia, and I can't open the lid on my Trangia, so I can't cook anything. It's either cross-threaded or something's gone wrong with it and I just can't unscrew it. I've tried and tried and tried. I've had clots on it and everything and it just will not undo. So I can't make a brew. I can't make any food. I've got plenty of water. Luckily, I brought 2 boiled eggs, so that's all I'm going to have, and a banana. But I have got, thanks to Eddie, a nice little drop of Baileys. So I can drown me sorrows with that. So I'm going to treat myself. Oh no, that is nice. That makes up for not having any of food. Oh, well, I'm going to have these eggs because the clags come in, can't see a thing. So I'm just going to chill here, listen to some music and have my eggs. And I will bring you all back later. I've come into the tent and got in my sleeping bag. My feet were a tad cold. Only my feet, nothing else. They said it was going to go about -2, but I can't see it myself. So, bon appetit. Hard boiled eggs and nuts, as someone once said. Just as well I brought these. It was, and this was Sharon's idea. Otherwise I'd been starving. I am dying for the brew, like. But it's not going to happen. Oh well. Something else to take heed. Check your stove before you come out. I think I've just tightened it too tight on the O-ring and it's just seized, and I've tried and tried to open it and I just can't. Well, quite nice to make it though. I can't even see Wyndham, Ullswater now, the clags come down. But it's forecast to be a bit brighter tomorrow. Not much, but a little bit. My plan was to go to, I was planning on to go to Wales, but the forecast for Wales was rain. It just said very heavy cloud in the lakes. So, but I haven't been to the lakes for a while anyway, so. And I'm glad I've come here because it's a cracking view down to Glenridding, when the clag lives. So, not much to show you tonight, other than me stuffing my face with eggs. Nice though. Oh, I've got a Baileys and a couple of biscuits. Come and join the party. Right. Hey, I've managed to get me stove going. Oh yes, I've got a nice packet of rice pudding. Yeah. It's, what time is it? 10 to 7, so it's still only quite early. It's obviously pitch black, but she's working. I had one last go at it and I managed to crack it. I'd obviously tightened it the last time I went out, too tight on the O-ring. But I haven't, if you listen, I'm just going to stop talking. As you can see from the flame on my stove, there isn't a breath of wind, nothing, it's so still. Silence is golden. Maybe if I turn that off. So, I'm going to search my rice pudding. I'm going to look forward to that. Nice bit of hot food. Right guys, so switch off, and I don't think I'll be doing anything else tonight. I might take the odd one photograph, but it's very misty, so I'll wait for it in the morning. So I'll say good night now. On this camp, I've really enjoyed it. It's just so nice to be out, to feel that fresh air on your face when you're snugged up in your sleeping bag, and you can just feel the cold air on your cheeks. And then we had that little bit of rain, and it's just did on the tent. There's nothing like it. It's just a fantastic sound and feeling. I've got, as I say, I've got my time lapse on the go, but we've had a few spots of rain, so there might be spots of rain on the lens. I should have put the lens cap on. These are the things you've got to put up with when you're wild camping. So if there is any spots on the lens, that's what it will be. We've had a few spots of rain. But I'm going to have me brew, and I don't know whether you're going to see this. Can you see that? It's very dark, but that's honey, and I'm going to put this honey in my coffee, and I recommend to anyone who drinks coffee, just put a tiny little bit of honey in, and the difference it makes is unbelievable. It's so nice, you will not believe. And you only need a little bit. Right, so I'm going to see if I can find my cup. Yeah. It's that dark, I can't even see it. There we go. I'm going to burn myself here because I can't see. Let's get me honey. In you go. My honey's cold and it won't move. Here she comes. I should have kept that in my pocket so it stayed warm. I'll save the rest of that. It's good for the joints. I'll save the rest of that for my porridge. So I'll turn the camera around because it's getting slightly lighter, not much. And this is another reason why I like to use the Trangia, because you can just leave it burning to use your fuel off. To burn your fuel off if you want. It just gives it that nice bit of ambience. Right, I'll turn the camera around. Let's stop this. Yeah guys, it's just like having your own little campfire. A nice brew, nice little gentle flame, looking down at a nice inversion. it doesn't get any better. So it's January the 20th, I think. This is my first camp of the year, and there's going to be a lot more this year. I'm going to get out on the hills a lot more. I've made a promise to myself. So if they're anything like this, I'm going to have a good year. You don't get many views like that. And this is what it's all about. Didn't someone say it's all about the views? Right, I'm gonna add me brew. Back again, everybody. What a morning. Absolutely stunning. That word again, stunning, gets used a lot, doesn't it? But this inverted cloud, it's just beautiful. You could just sit here all day and watch it. I'm gonna turn the camera around and show you what I'm looking at. I'm waiting for the sun to come through and cast some light onto these hills over in the distance, which is the Helvellyn Range, St Sunday and Placefell, as I said earlier on in the video. I'll just show you, I'll have to show you. As you can see, the sun's coming up over there in the east. I pan round to the south. There's me camera. I don't know whether the sun is going to break through and put any light on them, but there's some nice colours in the sky now, as you can see. The lake's just making an appearance. It looks like glass. If people ask why you go wild camping, this has got to be it. Just show you around. This is handheld, so it'll be a bit shaky. That's on my phone. Absolutely fantastic. So if I switch my camera, I think my camera is switched on. Let's open the back of it. I don't know whether you can see that. So I'm on F11. I can't see with my glasses, without my glasses. Growing old, isn't it great? I know it's on F11 and ISO 100. So I don't think that sun is going to break through, so I'm going to crack a couple of shots off and then slowly pack away and head home, back to work tomorrow. Aye. But if it was like this every weekend, oh my God, how much would you look forward to Friday? Right, I'll bring you back in a moment. just turned around and seen the ferry going across the lake on its first journey. What a serene scene this is. Isn't it just absolutely beautiful? Snow-capped mountains, mirror glass lake with the wake of a ferry just creating the ripples on the water. It just doesn't get any better. Maybe if Everton won the league, but I think I'll just accept the ripples on the lake. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. Right, gotta carry on packing away. Hi everyone, just finished packing away. As usual, just a bit of flat grass. And the forecast, they actually got it right for a change. They said light cloud, heavy cloud for yesterday and light cloud for today, and that's what we've got. I've been up since about 6:15, done a time lapse, had my breakfast, packed away slowly. It's now 11:15. I've just been taking the odd photograph here and there. I'm debating which way to go back to my car. It's not a difficult walk, this. It's quite a reasonable walk. It's just that when you haven't been out for a while and you're carrying a bit of weight, both in your pack and round your waist, it catches up with you. So, first camp of the year, and what a camp it's been up to now. Absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to make my way back down to the car. I might have a little walk around the waterfalls when I get back down towards the lake. So I'll bring you back later. Hi everyone, coming down a slightly different way. I've never been this way before. but I'm not far off the track that I came up. If you can see in the distance that wall with the trees, you can see people just going out to shot now. And that's the way you come up, and that's the steepest part. Once you get past that, it's not too bad. But I love it. I love this side of the lakes. It's like Hallam Fell, small fell with great views. Actually, this is looking the other way from Hallam Fell, as when you're on Hallam Fell and you look north up Ullswater. I'm on the other side of the lake and I'm looking south. So this is the view you get from the other side. It's not bad, is it? Yeah, you can see the type of terrain coming up. I'm actually on the way down at the minute, but just follow this wall and you can't go wrong. And then when I eventually got my stove going last night, I had that rice pudding. It was absolutely lovely. There was just one thing wrong with it. There wasn't enough of it. And I can't even remember where I got that. I think Mad Dog Pete gave me that out of one of the army rations. But it had a good date on it. It was 2020. But it was quite tasty, and I filled the hole. Right, I'm gonna crack on. Pretty as a picture. Absolutely beautiful. I'm only 2 minutes away from the car now. It's been a really pleasant camp. A great way to start the year. So I don't do any more of the doing after this. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.